Be blessed by the divine. Today we will see few things about stock of biomagnetism. Why do we have to need a good stock of biomagnetism? So our body needs magnetic energy. Each cell has a positive and a negative field in the DNA. This is all science. So we may all know this. Few people may all know this. The cell division is a process. It is responsible for keeping the body healthy and rejuvenated. Every day, many billions of cells are getting rejuvenated. Like cells will complete their life cycle. It will all go away. All the dead cells will go away and new cells are formed through this cell division technique in the body. And the force which activates the formation of this cell division is the magnetic energy. This magnetic energy is very important for cell division and proper growth in your body and the proper functioning of all the organs and all the systems. It depends on constant presence of adequate magnetic energy. And this magnetism is essential for the body's electromagnetic activity. And it plays a major role in health. Okay. So how do we keep this stock? So this there is technique like they measure the biomagnetism. There is a technique called SQUID, superconducting quantum interference device. They measure the magnetic field around us. This is how they measure the biomagnetism. And the heart, they say like heart is 100 times greater in strength. In the in the magnetic field of the heart is 100 times stronger than the brain. So we know on the first day we did biomagnetism, simple technique of biomagnetism, feeling the biomagnetism with our hands, right? In scientific method, they are measuring the magnetism in this way, biomagnetism in this way. And we can see our biomagnetism with our Maharishi's simple biomagnetism technique, palm exercise. So we know about biomagnetism now. Let's go on deeper. How to keep this biomagnetism, keep the stock of biomagnetism without wasting much, okay? Okay, see this fish. This fish is made up of water. This inside the water. So normally, fish in the ocean. Imagine a fish in the ocean. Does the fish ever realize that it is inside the water? No. So likewise, we are also inside a giant magnetic field of this universal magnetism, and we never know we are inside that field. So the energy is flowing inward and outward all the time. We never know that. Okay. See the balls on the ball, sponge ball on the right side, it has many holes, right? This ball can be compared to humans, just a human with all the senses, okay? This ball is filled with water. Anyway, it is under the water, so it is filled with water, okay? When you squeeze that ball, the water will come out of it, okay? But if you leave the ball freely, water can easily flow inside, right? So likewise, the biggest hole in the ball is, say it is mind. The biggest hole in our body is mind. All the senses are like holes. The magnetism within us is getting wasted from our body, and it is the biggest hole is the mind. Okay, you will not never get tired if you keep your mind free. If you don't squeeze yourself when you are stressed, it is like squeezing the ball. Okay, when you are stressed, all the magnetism within you is getting drained out quickly. Okay, and when you are relaxed, when you do any activity in a relaxed state, the biomagnetism automatically it is getting filled up from the universal magnetism. This water is the universal magnetism. They call this, everything is same. Magnetism is same. When it is outside the body, it is called the universal magnetism. When it is inside the body, it is called the biomagnetism. So there is no gap or any barrier between them. So it can easily flow naturally into the body. Okay. So by knowing this, we have to, what we have to do? We have to keep ourselves cool. Even while doing your all the work also, if you feel happy and do it, energy will flow naturally. Okay. If you, what can you do if you don't like a work? If you don't like a work at all, but you have to do it. Okay. There are so many times it happens. So at the time you can listen to your favorite music and think about happy thoughts. And if you do it, you won't get tired at all. Okay, even if you do any activity, if you feel relaxed and do it
With
happily,
happily.
you will be always energetic. Okay, so let's think of how sleep is helping us. Okay, sleep, normally for a cell phone to get its charging, what do? We are plugging into a power outlet, but our body doesn't have any power, like any cable connected to the power outlet, right? But we are getting energized through sleeping. How it is happening? See, the autonomous and central nervous system in our body is always functioning, right? When we are in wakeful state, autonomous nervous system, which takes care of all the heart, digestion, all these respiratory, all the systems in our body are controlled by autonomous nervous system. So it needs some energy for that functioning also. And also the central nervous system is also working, right? All our thoughts, central nervous system depends on our will. So whatever we wanted to run, enjoy, we wanted to do any activity, our central nervous system is also action, is in action. So both the systems are needing the energy, are using this biomagnetism to work optimally. So when you are in the morning, you are in full of biomagnetism. At during the evening or at night, your magnetism is getting lower and lower, and it reaches a level that the body and mind says, no, I cannot work, I cannot do anything, I have to go and sleep. Okay, at that time you are going to sleep. Okay, so what happens when you start sleeping? Your mind, its central nervous system especially, it is getting turned off. Okay, the mind is going to lower and lower frequencies. When you're when in wakeful state, we already saw in the last class, like it is in 14 to 40 hertz of frequency. So it is having more frequency in the more thoughts in the mind. Everything is too much in the mind. When you go to sleep, your mind's frequency is lowering and lowering and entering into the alpha. So this is a sleep state. It also in the deep state, it goes to theta and delta. Delta, you won't go. You will go to the theta frequency. Delta is for like a coma stage, a kind of a coma stage. Um, so it is very lower frequency. So what happens in the alpha frequency, especially when you are going into sleep? Your the universal magnetism outside the body is start flowing into the body, right? Magnetism, we saw that magnetism is everywhere outside of us also. If you are relaxed, it directly flows into your body. The same thing is happening during sleep also. Your body is getting recharged. So we cannot sleep in the daytime, but what we can do, we can, after knowing this technique, we can do all our activities in a very happy state, relaxed state, nothing stressful. Do it very happily. Always plan everything and do it very happily. You have to like your, for a time management, what you can do is you can start doing your favorite work first, like whatever work you like. You start doing that so that your energy won't get wasted. While doing that work in a happy state, you are deriving the magnetism also, you are getting energized also. So you can go on to the next work, which is your least favorite. But you have to, no other way, you have to do your work, no other way. But you can start with the favorite work, and the work which is very least favorite, you can use something else, some other like music, listening to music, or doing something else which can motivate you without losing much energy. So this way you can enjoy your full stock of biomagnetism, even when you are working, even when you are doing anything, any other things also. Thank you. Be blessed by the divine. Stop the recording. Mm.